Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I'm an independent knitwear designer who also likes to make videos here on my YouTube channel, Watch Barbara Knit. And we are finishing up the pattern tours for all of the patterns in my book, Mosaic and Lace Knits. A pattern tour is when I walk you through and you get to see the details of patterns instead of just looking at still photographs. I thought it was kind of fun. I mean, I take the best and use the best pictures I can, but sometimes nothing stacks up to actually seeing it in action. Mosaic and Lace is my new book that's coming out on March 31st, and I am so excited. If it's past March 31st, please check in the description below and you will see a link to Amazon where you can order the book yourself. And if it's not yet March 31st, it is available for pre-order. But if you have the opportunity, I strongly encourage you to check with your local yarn store to see if they are going to be carrying the book. It is about a technique I've been developing where I have combined slip stitch color work or mosaic with lace, so I can get color work in my lace. The great thing about slip stitch color work is you are knitting stripes and slipping stitches. That's pretty much all you're doing. There's no carrying yarn across the back. You only carry it up the side, just like anytime you knit stripes. And the lace brings in a fluidity to the fabric that sometimes mosaic can be dense. And actually, the pattern I have for you today is pretty much straight mosaic. The idea, I wanted to have at least one piece in the book that for people who have never done mosaic before and feel like they want to get their feet wet. I wanted to do a simple pattern that is fast and easy, and this is what I came up with. These are a pair of mittens. Who doesn't love mittens? And they are called single flight. The single flight is in referring to, I thought this looked like a flight of stairs. These are in Patton's yarn, and it's their wool roving combined with something called color wool, which is a roving style yarn, but that progresses through lots of different colors. And that is one really great way to get a lot of bang for your buck out of a very simple pattern. This looks like you're doing more than you are because of the color changes, but that is simply what the yarn is doing. So the way these mittens are done is you start with a cast on, and because it's called Mosaic and Lace, I wanted to have just straight mosaic, but this has two cuff options. You have just a plain ribbed cuff, and this would be the simplest thing. You just knit two of these, but I also made this one that has a little eyelet lace cuff that flares open a little bit. If you're the kind of person who likes to wear your mittens over your jacket, this would be a good cuff for you, so that there's a tiny bit of lace for the mosaic and lace. I couldn't resist it. But what you have is a very simple mosaic pattern, and then you split for your thumb gusset, and then you work. So this is a small repeated pattern, and then you have one large motif, so you can actually get used to working larger motifs in mosaic. I can see if I let you see the side of it. See how that works? It's I think it's fun. That what I wanted to do was make it so that you only had, the pattern is just this, and you make it twice. I'm holding up two fingers inside the mitten in case you can't see. There's two, twice. But I wanted them to look like left-handed and right-handed. So the chart has the stair step go up and then down. So it's a single flight up then down, so that, see, they're opposing. Isn't that cool? And then you have thumbs that close off and the fingers that close off. I did these in the contrasting color so that if you have larger hands, you can continue this part and make them taller, and that will be great. So these are single flight in Patton's roving and color wool, and they are just the plain mosaic pattern that I included in my book Mosaic and Lace. I think that the color looks super cool, and they're bulky, they're knit on big needles, so you can get right to knitting. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, click that like button. And if you would like to be notified whenever I put up a new video, please subscribe to my channel and select notifications. Thank you so much.